Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live coverage of the Predator World Women's 10-Ball Championship. It's the second day here at this sport park Klagenfurt in Austria. And our first match of the day is Sandra Baumgartner from Austria, in her well, not her hometown, but she's of course from nearby, against Maria Ropero from Spain. I am Tim de Ruiter, and with me in the booth is Ralph Eckert.
Hello, Tim.
And before the match takes off too quick, we would like to thank our sponsors and partners to make this event happen. It's Predator Arcos, the Ushan Billiard Academy, and Pro Billiard Series global partners CSI, Kamui, Alpha Coin, the Rums of Puerto Rico, and FargoRate.com, and finally Jam Up Apparel. So, good morning, Ralph.
Good morning, Tim. You already missed a nice safety play here as a starter from Maria Ropero, and now it's Sandra Baumgartner, and she's from Klagenfurt here, so it's her hometown. And he just produced a foul here, pretty hard kick shot. But this gives ball in hand to Maria Ropero from Spain. Yeah, I was at the beginning. It's a morning, you know. It's a morning. Okay.
Yeah, quite a fast player. They call her Maite.
Is that right?
Yeah. Because I think it's like Maria Teresa or something, and then they put it together like Maite.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's quite fast. Like, I seen her play in Canada, and yeah, a lot of Spanish players, they like this really speedy kind of rhythm, and she fits that profile.
Which is also most popular from the viewers normally, right? The audience likes it if someone is going fast through the table. And Maria is 32 years old, and she has started to play pocket billiards at the age of 13 years, so quite some experience already. And she's living in the beautiful city of Santiago de Compostela. Okay, and now let's go into the game here. She got a funny angle here on the 4-ball, and I see the position she needs for the 5. Ooh, required a lot of side spin. Maybe that was the reason for that.
Yeah, and also I think she was a little bit too straight, so she was also forcing the angle a little bit out, and so the ball hung, especially with so much left. If you hit that, well, the jaw on the short rail, yeah, it does grab the spin and it hangs up easily.
So for Sandra, she might try to get the cue ball here on the right side, exactly. A little bit too far down, but she got still a shot here on the 5-ball in the corner. I'm interested to know if she's going to let the cue ball just roll into the 8 softly or go all the way around.
Yeah, I do like... Oh, she could miss the 8.
Oh, she could miss it.
Oh, okay. And left herself a nice angle. You see replay. Nice and smooth. Good speed, not too far.
It's not an easy shot though.
Yeah, Sandra Baumgartner used to be a regular on the Women's Euro Tour. Then she stopped playing for quite some years. And now, of course, she's participating and she lives really nearby.
And she's now 36 years old, and she's also started with 13 years. And she had like 2 times she was third at European Championships, 2013, 2014 or 16, and first. One time, 2014, she was European champion with the team together with Jasmine Ushan. And here she might secure her first game at this World Championship. Alright, here we go.
Good start.
Good start, yeah. I mean, the start was a foul, but
yeah,
she
no,
came back
not
to the
only
table.
not only from her, but like Maite also had a couple okay shots. Okay, she hung the 4 and then Sandra ran out, so
looks
a little quality play.
Looks like a pretty equal match here. Or would you see a favorite here or there?
Well, the only thing I can think about is that Maite has been playing quite some tournaments lately, whereas Sandra maybe some more local tournaments, but hasn't been playing too much, which also affects your game. So yeah, that's why I think it might be a little bit sided too. Here we see Maite Ropero.
Maite, you say? Yeah, okay.
Well, Maria Maite.
Maria Ropero. Maite.
It's her nickname, Maite, I guess.
And Sandra Baumgartner.
From the center.
Let's see how powerful her break is. 3 and 4 ball behind the 1. She got the 4 ball. It's quite powerful break. Good break.
2 balls on the break and
9 ball as a standard 4-railer. You see all the traffic that 9 ball came through.
Yeah, that 7 ball ended up a little strange, just a little bit close to the short rail, so that means she cannot just roll the 1 into the 7. She really has to aim precisely, and it's tough to control the 1 ball as well.
Well, I think it looks shouldn't be a big task for her. I got confident in her, maybe not too hard so that the 1 ball won't come out too far. She wanna keep it, of course, in front of the pocket.
I would play this soft, just slow roll the ball.
It dropped.
It could still go after hitting the right side.
And let's see, here we got a funny situation now. The 1 ball near the 8 ball. I see a little carom here, but that's not a shot of a choice, right? You might better try.
It might be an option though.
Might be an option, yeah.
Does not really look like it's very difficult and could be okay to control the 1.
But she's going for safety, trying to hit very thin the 1 ball.
And then 4 rails around the 2 and the 3. Oh, she did not really put spin on that, but she created some distance. Yeah, so we're playing a race to 7 WPA rules. So that means alternate break, no early 10 balls.
Yes, so that means if you play a combination on the 10 ball, you continue to play, but the 10 ball will be spotted again at the foot spot, and you win the game only if the 10 ball is the last ball.
Yeah, and the format of the tournament is there's 64 players in this field, all playing double elimination, races to 7, till the last 16. From there they play race to 9.
10 seconds.
And the winner takes a big check of 30,000 euros.
30,000 euros. That's a nice number here compared to the past, right?
little unexpected error from Sandra, as she didn't manage to hit the one ball, which was, yeah, she had a big percentage to hit the one ball, I think.
Yeah.
Kicking from that side.
Okay, that's a long shot here. But the good thing is just a natural roll, and she got position on the 3 in the side, or a little harder for the same pocket.
Yeah, always awkward cueing off the rail.
Yeah.
When she moved a little bit too, when she hit, she kind of moved her body a little bit.
Here you can see.
I could see her body shake that little bit, like.
Well, that needs an expert to see that, you know. Sometimes it really does, because there are little small movements sometimes only, and they can still affect the outcome of the shot.
Yeah, I brought my glasses today. Sandra going one rail. And a nice hit. Some distance, and I don't think Maria.
Short rail kick or long rail kick?
I'd like to go 2 rails maybe. Call the 2 ball in the side pocket, and if you don't make it, goes back up table.
She goes for a short rail kick.
Problem with the short rail kick.
Look at that.
Oh, look at the cue ball.
And the
I
cue
was going to say you leave the 2 ball in the wide open, but if you leave the cue ball like this, oh.
Well, there is always a chance to leave it behind the 3, but that if you want to do it on purpose, it's so difficult. You tried it certainly a few times, right? And it looks sometimes so easy when they do it, but it's a big task.
It certainly works, and I would like to see Sandra kick the 2 ball, hit the inside like this. Oh, this is a very nice hit. And the reward, very nice kick shot there.
Yeah. And with a nice re-safety here. Let's see if Maria will come out of that position also.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if she can kick it 2 rails, which would make things a lot more difficult. Sometimes I like to kick those more 2 rails than just 1. Because
this looks a little long here, huh?
Oh, nice hit.
Still catched it. Nice.
I think I would have liked her to play it with more speed, because there was not so much that could happen in this area. And she gave Sandra a nice opportunity. Oh. She's a little bit lost here.
Another safety, cue ball behind the 6.
No. No.
Okay.
It's a good shot. At least eliminating 1 rail, the right long rail.
Sometimes it's when you want to try, okay, let's go somewhere behind the 6 or maybe behind the 10, and then you catch exactly the middle of them, right?
Yeah,
and leave the window.
You have 2 chances and you get right in the middle. It happens so many times. Okay, needs to hit the left side. Good hit. Some distance, but well, she got a good cue ball, but she left another chance for Sandra.
Well, looks like 2 meters 30 distance here.
Played it soft, okay. Nice execution.
Now comes the real deal. I mean, the 6 ball probably can't pass here. So she's checking already from that side, what kind of angle she might like to get for a 6 ball. So this requires quite some Draw shot here.
So you can see it does go, but it's not a full pocket. And she has a nice angle to. Ooh. She had a nice angle to go to the 6 ball, but she was probably so focused on getting to that nice angle on the 6 that she missed it.
Still a big task now for Maria because, I mean, she got a shot on the 5, but first, not easy. Second, cue ball on the rail. So, how can she go down to the 6 ball then? She has to.
Well, she did check if the 6 ball goes, so yeah, well, there is an opportunity, but it's not.
I'm not sure if she goes for the 6 ball directly into the pocket, which is only half of it available, or maybe the carom into the 10. No, it's good.
Nice.
That looks good. Very clean. I thought it's way.
And imagine she also played this with inside spin, which makes the aiming, of course, a lot tougher.
Yeah.
So she really struck that ball nicely.
That was great. Nice alignment, cue alignment here from Maria.
To get the first game on the board for Spain.
All right, 1-1 in our race to 7. And here you see the complete arena again.
Couple players practicing here in the bottom. And all the other tables are other matches live on kazoom.com. You can watch all tables for free this week. Great coverage.
So it's worth it to visit the channel of Kazoom. And here we got John Lehman, who's from New York. He was racking the balls for the break of Maria Ropero from Santiago de Compostela. Also powerful, but not that
did not
straight into the 1 ball.
She didn't aim the best. Like you can see, the cue ball went to the side. Was a nice impact, but you need to hit him square.
Well, she can have a good start with the 1 ball, but the 2 ball is covered by the 3 ball, so not sure. Maybe to start a safety. I was thinking about maybe doing a safety, but this was something in between and pretty fast.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. Like, was she maybe trying to make it and kiss on the 9, or?
Sometimes if you really don't have an idea how to continue, right? Because of the 2 ball, maybe you don't give like 100% on the shot you are at, which is of course not good. You should stay there and think it over until you find a solution. But on the other side we have a shot clock, but that's for what the extension is. 1 time per game they can take an extension.
Just played the conservative safety.
But this will result in a pretty good safety, I guess, from Maria now, because now it's pretty okay to leave the cue ball. Oh, she's going different this way.
Oh,
why
I'm
that?
not sure what she was trying.
For
I
me
thought
it
she was
seemed to be
just
easy.
playing the 2 balls along the long
Yeah.
rail with the 4 in between. I did like that. Just soft.
Seemed to be obvious to me.
I think she was trying to go behind the 5-6, which was difficult. but this is not a gimme. She still needs to get on the 2, and I don't think she has a nice angle to get there. Nice view here. Like, so we might see another safety behind the 6-5.
Wouldn't it
Or
be a
she
bank
might-
shot for you?
Well, I do like the bank here.
Yeah, me either.
Because she doesn't have a lot of angle to go all the way up there. She made it happen, but where is the cue ball?
She did a good safety.
Nice
Very
shot.
good.
Used a lot of spin to create that angle.
Forget the bank shot, go for a safety.
Yeah, of course. You just want the spectacular shots. And she's going for the jump cue here, which I'm not a big fan of. This small
No.
edge.
Yeah.
I would kick this. Good hit, and it worked, but
She's really quick. Very
Yeah.
fast.
and it's quite impressive that she cuts the 2 ball so thin
Yeah.
with the jump cue. Like that was not easy at all. Sandra trying to send the 2 ball behind the 5-10-6, but made it by accident. We're playing call shot, which means you always have to nominate where the object ball and what pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not for the obvious shots, because at some point everybody knows what you're going to do.
Looks
There
fine.
might be a little gap or a little swerve shot here, a little messé. You see, there might be a little edge, but it looks like Sandra is jumping here.
Yeah,
Which
just
I
with the
think is-
edge, she can't do much out of that.
Which I think is quite risky to jump.
Because
There's
of
a
the
big scratch, yeah.
The side pocket is dangerous.
Oh, wow. That's a super shot from Sandra Baumgartner.
Look at that. You see? And it was pretty close to the side pocket, but wow. Impressive.
She looked at the crowd and she starts smiling too. You know, it's very interesting, especially when you're playing in your home country, that for some people it brings so much pressure, and to other people they just love it even more. Like it's big contrast.
Nice angle, looks like. To go down to the 7 ball. With this kind of angle, I guess she can even choose the left or right side of the 7 ball.
Does not want to get on the rail. Don't make things complicated. Maybe a little straight too. I would have liked a lot more angle. But what can she do on this 7 ball here? Can she still play with top inside spin? Go 3 rails.
Uh-oh. Well, when you're near the rail and you use a follow shot with a lot of side spin, and you lose the cue. It's hard to keep the cue ball control. You know, there's a lot of deflection, especially on these kind of shots.
Yeah, and also with the cue ball a little bit on the rail, like it's just not as smooth as you would strike the ball if it's a little bit off. Nice angle on the 8, played a good speed there. Now can choose to draw back a little bit or stunt to the center of the table, which I like because it always gives you a guaranteed angle to cross to the other side for the 10 ball. Probably a pretty thick contact with a lot of left spin, just soft. Oh, she didn't use that much left. But she played a really good speed there.
Very nice and precise direction and speed. And here comes the 2-1 lead for Maria Ropero over Sandra Baumgartner in our race to 7.
Yeah, I think we have a good match here. Both players, of course, they both missed a couple balls, but at times they made really nice shots and nice runouts as well already in this early match. It's not easy to be this sharp at 9 AM in the morning. Well, not for everybody.
Depends. When your practice is usually only in the evening, you might have more problems in the morning, right?
Yeah.
But when you have the luxury to be able to practice also in the morning, then it doesn't seem to be that strange to you. So let's see what the next game is offering us. Here with a break from Sandra Baumgartner. She did good on her first break.
Lost the cue ball a bit. No ball, but did not leave the 1 ball easy to start with.
Well, the 2 balls behind the 1, they were very short this time. Anyhow, this is a tough shot to start with. I guess she's trying to produce a safety here. I mean, no reason to attack that, right?
Yeah, might be able to thin the 1 ball into the 9. She hit that pretty thick. But where's the cue ball? Did it get behind the 1? I think it did.
Looks like, yeah.
And if she eliminated that 1 rail kick from the top rail, then it's a pretty difficult shot. And I think she might have gotten there.
So Sandra need to use the side rail. Or no, she's going for this kick
Oh,
shot.
I don't think she can use that top short rail. And oh.
No, that's a foul because no rail after the curve.
Yeah, I do like the way how she kicked it, but just more speed. Because you know it's always coming back from the short rail, so just play at the speed that it's just never going to be a foul. Of course, she was trying to hit it 1 rail.
Okay, with ball in hand, it might be now. There's opportunity to take care not only of the 1 ball, but also to... No, she's going for another safety. Maybe she's trying to get on 3 fouls in a row, maybe, but doesn't look like this.
Well, this 1 ball is still quite close. Like, of course, it's the most difficult to hit the ball when you get someone behind the ball and the other ball is in the center of the table. This one's quite close to the short rail, so I do expect Sandra to hit this.
And she did. Not a resave, but it's not an open table. I mean, this safety battle might continue for a while, especially when you see the 2 ball in its position, right? So nobody is really curious and give it an honest try to pot that 1 ball if there's no possibility to get a position on the 2. So this safety battle might continue for a while. Let's see who will turn out to be the winner in this safety battle.
Pretty good safety here, but I do expect Sandra to go for the jump cue. I think she's just about to get it.
Yes, the kick shots options are not very good here.
No, exactly. That's why I think the jump is the only nice opportunity, though. Of course, there's always a kick shot. Maybe she can get that cue ball in between the 2 and the 8. That would be nice. Oh!
Oh, the 2-ball opened up here. The 2-ball is open now. And there's a shot on the 1, so now...
Now there might be some opportunity. Just wondering about the 7-10. Maybe the 7 goes to the side, but... It's not straight in. It's not easy.
I expect her to get this done. I mean, if she... Oh, no. Come on. And she created another cluster here.
Which is okay, she can play another safety. The main thing is to not just, not get annoyed by it. Just try to, whenever you get out of shape, play a shot like that.
Yeah, just... Before she was going for a safety, and now she's going for a bank. Why not?
I think she's cueing pretty well. Nice execution. Not sure. I think
This
she's playing the safety here, I'm not sure.
This was a smart move, I guess.
Yeah, I cannot really imagine her missing a ball that far, so pretty sure she played the safe and good safety too.
Opened the cluster, kept the cue ball behind the 8.
Could be good stuff happening if she hits this with some speed.
Yeah.
Create some distance.
Oh.
Oy. And I
Unlucky.
wonder, is there a 4-8 combination?
Looks
I think it does, and that would make things a lot easier.
He fired it in this combination, so she's not hesitating much here. Oh, just a touch of the 5 ball and it would have been a nice safety probably. So another opportunity for Sandra. Nice, that center. Good position. She's not so happy with the angle. With this little angle she can keep it on this side of the 6 for the 6 in the other corner, but she would have liked a little bit more angle to play the 6 in the same corner. But it shouldn't be a big problem for her to use this little angle to play the 6 in the other foot corner, or whatever option she likes to use here. I mean, there are several options.
She might be able to just play the stop shot or like a mini draw and just shoot the 6 in the down bottom left corner. I think that's the easiest way to go here.
10 seconds.
The less you do with the cue ball, the less chances you have to do something stupid.
Exactly, and that's what she did. And I guess she got
really nice on that. I think she's near perfect.
Yeah.
So if she can follow up around the breaking spot.
Very nice.
Oh, that's a little hard. Oh, and
Oh yeah,
this is still a challenge.
it is.
You stand ball to level the score 2 each. Big shot. But it goes in. Nice execution.
The set is even now on 2-2 in our race to 7. And if you want to check all the other scores on other tables or get more information in general, just visit the website www.probilliardseries.com or the live stream on all the other tables from Kuzum.
Yeah, you can watch every match live. We have full live coverage of 2 tables here, one on the World Billiard TV YouTube channel and one on Billiard TV, which you can find at watchbilliard.tv. And then all the other tables, like Ralph said, are watchable on Kazoo. So there is no reason to sleep.
And beautiful set of the Predator Arcos II balls is ready for a break from Maria Ropero.
Okay, more square hit. That
And
5
the
ball.
5 ball went in.
It makes such a big difference compared to her last break. More square and now better movement. Not an easy starter. The cue ball is on the rail, so she cannot really draw her way out of trouble here. So she might play a nice safety on this one. Behind the 6-9. I think it's just enough not to make the one directly.
So she has to hit the long rail, approximately there where she was pointing at with her cue. And
Can also opt to play the jump shot, because if she hits the 3, there's a big chance of still making the one. But she's kicking here. Oh,
wow. You can expect that, but it's unfortunate too. Hitting it too solid, right? It can happen.
yeah, with a lot of topspin you can really see. She put a lot of topspin on there and it's just like it gets more draw. You play topspin, it just stops after, yeah, well, rail, and then the ball, it just stops there usually. And interesting to see that she's going for the run out here, so that 6-9 combination must be on.
3-4, and then we will see. But she fired in another combination before recently. I like it. Very refreshing speed she puts on the table here.
Oh,
She got the angle to open this combination now.
yeah, I'm not sure.
But what to expect if you let the cue ball run into it?
Yeah, it needs a really delicate bump on the 6, but might also be able to, yes, like this. Oh, this is good shot. This is a very good shot. That was not easy at all, and she managed very well.
Like it, she's trusting her intuition, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, and she overcut that. Maybe to move the cue ball, I'm not sure. And yeah, she done all the hard work in this game. But she didn't leave a nice starter for Sandra. She has to
That's-
earn it.
That's not a gimme, yeah.
10 seconds.
Missed it. I don't know if she can keep the cue ball when if she's attempting it to roll it in the left corner. She might can still hold the cue ball, but that's another two-way shot, right? If you miss the shot, and that's it basically, because
Yeah, if she doesn't like it, oh, she did like it. Stuffed all the cue by stopping in time. I think she did a good job there.
yeah.
I was just going to say she could have played just a safety to overcut the 6 and get the cue ball down if she really didn't like to shoot there. But like I said, she's a little attacking player and also quite fast. Like you can see that rhythm really affects her choices. And she hit that
hit
a
it-
little thin, so the cue ball
Yeah.
ran away.
Sometimes it's
bit
not
more.
only a speed problem in general if you hit the center of the pocket, but sometimes you pick the right speed, accidentally hit a little bit too thin into the pocket, which makes the cue ball traveling longer. Oh, she's very close to with a tip to the cue.
Oh, don't do too much. You don't have to be so close to the 9 ball. Just center of the table is okay. She got in trouble even though she didn't really have to.
Question is, she's going to draw it or let it roll. Roll is pretty close to the corner pocket.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
look at that.
yeah. She also, of course, she was close to the time fall.
It was on 3 seconds, the time
So-
shot clock.
She was still thinking like, do I play forward? Do I go low? She didn't do any practice strokes, and then and she directly looked at the time clock like, oh man. Yeah, that's what the shot clock does to you. And another opportunity for Sandra. Again, quite a tester. Like this one is just as difficult as the one she had earlier.
So probably going for the right lower corner here, and maybe the cue ball around. Low right, maybe. No, not around.
Top
just
spin left.
naturally. And she got a shot here on the 10 ball to take back the lead, maybe. Alright, clean shot here. Shot clock was on 5 seconds already. And Sandra Baumgartner take back the lead. Going 3-2 now. Race to 7. Here the beautiful view from the sport park here in Klagenfurt, the hometown from Sandra Baumgartner.
Yeah, very nice venue. Great work by Predator Group.
And also, if you haven't been to the beautiful area of Kärnten, Wörthersee, and Klagenfurt, there are nice holiday opportunities here, right? It's a beautiful area. And John Lehman got the cue ball here ready for Sandra Baumgartner. Here in the crowd we see sitting Jürgen Beckmann from Beckmann Billiards. Almost legendary in Germany.
Yeah,
For so
his
many
team.
years. Yeah.
Of course, did the tables here, and we've had happy players so far. So they do a really good job.
I didn't heard any complaints about the tables, anything. So very nice, very good work here.
So a little strange break, a lot of spin on there. Lost the cue ball too. And again, not that easy starter. Tried to go for it.
Okay. And this is also not so obvious, so that's interesting how the safety battles always are little mistakes when in the beginning, when it's not so obvious with a clear shot on the one ball, how it goes back and forth quite some time before somebody gain control over the match, over the game.
I think she's trying to bank the one ball behind the 4 and get the cue ball 3 rails around the 9. But the one behind the 4 didn't happen.
Could this be the mistake which gives control to Maria for this game? We'll see. Cue ball might travel naturally into direction of the 8, but maybe passing the 8 slightly.
Yeah, if she can
So-
play this really soft, that would be nice. She doesn't want to end up on the long rail. Oh,
Not soft enough, isn't
quite
it?
tricky. I don't think she has it. There is a safety though, if she can play this quite straight with some left spin and draw the cue ball behind the 8 and send the 2 ball 2 rails to the other side. If it doesn't go, of course, if it goes, then please shoot.
Know what you mean, yeah. Pretty close to the corner pocket. Looks like almost missing, right? And drawing back the cue ball to the 8.
Oh,
Different task here. And
so you get behind the 3. She says sorry. I'm not sure. It might still go to this bottom left corner. Nice view of the Predator Arcos II balls here with the nice little cat logo.
Predator logo on one side and the number of the balls on the opposite side. Nice design and traditional colors, which I like the most.
This is a good speed safety from Sandra. The shot usually only works if there's a ball in between, otherwise it's too conservative. And there is a 2-railer here to go short rail, long rail, and hopefully hitting the left side. But she's jumping, she wants to attack. Oh! Wow, look at this, nice little bump on the 10.
I want to see that
Wow!
again. Here it comes. Wow.
We've already seen so many great jump shots.
Yeah, very refreshing here.
Would have liked to be a little off the rail.
Yeah. But just natural roll will bring her into position for the 5 wall also. If not missing.
And I think she also moved on that. Because these are usually the quite nervy shots. Like, I can see her arm already moving, like when she hit it, because it's that slow roll, but it's a thin contact. You know you have to be precise with the side pocket, and a lot of people, they start moving with those soft
it's
shots,
a split
like
of a second, right? Before, if you move before you execute the shot or after. If the movement is after, of course, no influence on the path. But if you move a split of a second earlier, then it has an influence. So, and this comes it doesn't affect you much in training games because you're more relaxed over there, right?
Yeah.
So you don't think about, oh, there's no problem. But if you come into pressure situations and you are emotionally involved, this will tense up your muscles, and then you make the split of a second earlier this movement. And the therapy is basically to stay down even longer than necessary in a training game, right? Here we got Railbirds from the Spanish team. Watching Maria Ropero.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay.
Little fortunate bump, could have ended up way worse, and we'll probably see her go to the right side of the 9. Two rails forward. No, she's throwing back for the 10 ball in the side. To go to a 4-2 lead for Sandra Baumgartner from Austria. And especially in this alternate break format, getting that 2-game gap is a huge deal, big deal.
It is, yeah.
Now you know if your opponent makes a break a run or ties you up and runs out, that everything is okay. And Maite Ropero takes a break, and so we, so we'll be right back.
Stay with us.
And so we are back here at the Sport Park in Klagenfurt, Austria, with the World 10 Ball Women's Championship. Still waiting for
Maria Ropero returning from her timeout. And here you see the beautiful arena, the beautiful Predator table. And it's called the Apex table, Predator Apex table. And when you see the lights on top of it, here you got a nice view on the lights. I like this. It's a pretty nice invention, basically, right? To make it as a square. And those are the the arena lights, Predator arena lights. And Arcadia is the name of the cloth, reserve cloth from Predator.
Yeah, and we are also hosting the World Teams Championship here, which will be played during the evening. and is part of the Pro Billiard Series. They're having a pretty busy fall period ahead with 3 upcoming US Pro Billiard Series events in Michigan, Ohio and Puerto Rico. And there's also 2 more World Championships coming up with the World 8-Ball Championships and the World Junior Championships in Puerto Rico this November as part of the Caribbean Q Sports International Expo. So a lot more great content coming for you guys, and let's grow, pull together. Maite came back and ooh, big break, hit it square, and this is the hit you're going for. Yeah, this was a great hit.
Thankful that it's rewarded, right, with this foray in the corner, because she was also close on the 2 balls behind the 1, just missing it by a hair in the side pocket.
Yeah, I felt like I said, oh, what a great hit, and then it was going to be dry. Like I felt it coming, so I'm glad she made a ball. Good break. And a nice position on the 1-2 to work with. It's always nice when you take, like, when you feel like you're struggling maybe a little bit, you take that break, and when you come back and you break, and the balls, they give you something.
Yes.
It's a really great feeling. And now if you can run out from here, you're back in the game. Like you made that mental reset. So this game can be quite important. If she breaks down here, then things may get worse.
Let's see if she can keep her focus all the way through the remaining 7 balls here. Oh, come on. She missed that 3 ball. Unexpectedly, unnecessarily, unforced error.
Yes, and also I do understand why she was trying to travel maybe to the center of the table, but she also could have chosen to play on the short side of the fort to maybe shoot it in the top right or in the side pocket, just to make sure you don't travel too much where these kind of errors come from usually.
Sandra already called the extension because the shot clock was already running out. The question is to go for the corner or side. She goes for the corner
I do
because
like this.
Gives her better control for getting position on the 4.
Yeah, why?
But she needs angle, more angle to go to the 6 ball.
Yeah, why did she get so straight?
Now she has to go. What do you think? A little bit of a draw or a power draw all the way?
I think power draw. No.
A little bit of a draw. And now she has to go 2 times crossing the table.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like these kind of shots.
Well, they are convenient if you are closer to the object ball, right? But at this distance, not an easy task. But she's doing well. Very well.
Yeah, nice straight execution, nice timing. And doesn't really have to draw back or do something fancy. I would just stop the cue ball right there to leave myself a nice angle to at least get back up table.
Okay, 2 more times crossing the table, almost. Looks good so far. Naturally it will come into pretty good position.
Yeah, it doesn't have to worry about position. Just focus on making the shot. Top with a little right spin. Yeah, and this was her task. Your opponent comes back from the timeout. If you can get that one chance, finish it and put him back in the chair and say, well, You're not gonna come back. I'm sorry. That's what she just said to
Yeah.
Maite. And she did very nicely. 5-2 for Sandra Baumgartner to get her first win in this year's World 10 Ball
Pretty comfortable lead.
Championships.
John Lehman from New York working the balls. Getting more and more famous because of his many appearances on big stage events.
Yeah, he's racking with the Predator Arrow rack. You see again that nice zoom in on the 3 ball, especially the 3 ball. If you look at the logo or the 9, really nice looking balls.
Okay, she's breaking from dead center this time. Let's see. No chance on the 2 balls behind the 1.
Quite straight hit, but she did. For my feeling, she didn't really break as hard as she did the last couple breaks.
Well, you might like to get a little bit, if you feel secure to make a ball on a break, and then you might like to get a little bit more control, but suddenly no ball anymore, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Usually when I feel like, oh, well, I'm doing really good, I'm making a ball every time, then I tell myself, okay, just keep doing the same thing because I don't want to risk it no more. Okay, tried to get behind the 2, but I'm not sure if it was there. And now this might be a good opportunity to get behind the 5.
Yeah.
Maybe it's some left spin to catch the 1 ball a little thicker so it crawls easier behind the 5.
Different plan here.
Just different, and yeah, she might get in trouble here because there is a lot of balls on the left side where she can be
Maria
behind
can
after.
hide the cue ball.
Yeah.
Let's see, hitting the 1 on the right. She got nice cover from 7, 9, 10. To go on the left from the 1 ball, which would be the other side. She could create more distance, but less cover available. So I think she did the right thing here. And Sandra got her jump cue ready, and she was executing. Remember the jump before?
Yeah. Well, Maite missed a little opportunity to really stick the cue ball behind the 5-9. So let's see. Good opportunity again. Oh!
Nice try. That's a pretty thin cut. So she's going for a safety. Cue ball behind the 3, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice shot again. Does have a good opportunity if she hits the right side of the 2.
Yes.
There's a lot of safety. Well, like this, but then softer.
Softer, because there's so much cover down there.
Yeah, there's 6 balls down there, so a lot of times she can get lucky. And I think she partly got lucky, not all of it.
Ooh, almost frozen behind the 6, but unfortunately there is some space. Might be enough for Sandra Baumgartner to pot that 2 ball, but look at the 3 ball on the other side of the table.
Yeah, needs a big stroke here. Can choose to stun follow 2 rails or big draw.
Now she's going for another safety.
She didn't like it.
And the cue ball, cue ball, cue ball.
Oh,
Okay. Would have needed a Earl Strickland shot here to pot the 2 ball and draw the cue ball back.
well, I was
all the
hoping
way.
for something exciting too, yeah. I understand she chose to just wait. I do understand. Just lost the cue ball a little bit too much, like you can see. And this is a good opportunity to play 3 fouls. I do not like this though. Like I'd rather maybe bank it away or something. Or maybe shoot the 2 into the 5 and send both balls up table. Something like this.
This looks smarter a little bit now. If
It's
she can get close enough to the 9 ball.
If she can get a 2 with the 7-8, just to make the chances bigger that Sandra makes a foul, that would be good. But she did still leave it a little bit in the open.
Well, it's a 2-rail kick here.
Can she reach it? A lot of people get too short on these kind of kick shots just because they can't reach the ball for the correct line. So and they're playing with a shot clock here. So both players have 1 extension each.
Missed it.
She was so uncomfortable with her body that she didn't even do practice strokes and she already shot the ball.
So she got 2 fouls now in a row. 3 fouls in a row is the loss of the game. So it wouldn't make me wonder, even though she can pocket it, if she wants to go for another safety.
If she puts the 2 behind the 3 and the 6 and the cue ball there, needs to be behind the 6. Okay, good
Yes.
safety shot. Quite some trouble there. The 2 didn't really get perfect behind the 3 and the 6, but she tied up the cue ball very nicely. And yeah, what do you do here? Is there a
Well,
3-railer? Maybe short rail, long rail, long rail?
Don't
I think-
think so. Passing the 8 and still hitting the short rail. That's what she's trying. It might be available, yes. 1, 2, 3, and there it is. And the oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Good shot, actually.
Good hit, yeah. Well, not a good hit, of course, but I mean, it's just about those little things. Oh, here you see the replay. Just because of all the spin.
Well,
So,
that's it.
early win. We don't do early wins by using the 10 ball, but we did do it this way, and Maite Ropero takes the game, takes the match 5-3 at least to close the gap a little bit.
And here she's back with her break. Also pretty powerful, but how about a square hit? Yeah, it
Okay,
was.
quite square hit. 4 ball.
Oh yeah. No shot on the 1 ball. 10 ball is in between.
A lot of movement. Nice follow through on the break.
Shot call.
Plays the push out. Something what I have told a lot of male players is that they can look at maybe pushing some balls together on the push out. And then lately I've been trying to talk to some female players, like how do they think about it, because you know their game is different, and most of the times they kind of react like, why would I push balls together? They don't really see that. Yeah, well, they're not scared of their opponent. They only think about, yeah, well, I mean, I want to run out at one point, so why do I do that? So I think that's quite interesting just to see how much different men's and women's pool is.
Yeah. Okay, here we have
Good safety.
yeah, one rail hit only. I mean, left or right long rail. But she's going for the left one. Not so much about a two rail hit, so that's why she tried the one rail hit, because the two rail hit might offer also a scratch right in the corner for the cue ball. So she was choosing the right shot, but way too short.
Yeah. Yeah, needed more spin on that. And
so ball in hand for Sandra. That's a nice opportunity to go on the hill.
yeah, I think if she can get,
After
like,
the
if
three
she
ball.
can get close to the center of the table for the oh, she's playing it side, okay. If she can get straight on the 3, then the game is pretty wide open here. Not much to do after. Besides staying low and cue straight. Oh, queuing over the 9. Would have liked to maybe be a little closer to the 3.
You were asked for a straight shot, right?
It's not completely straight, no. Yeah, she might be able to still float it in and shoot the 5 in the down right corner. Like this. Oh.
Oh. Well, happens, and
Maybe a momentum swing.
yeah, that can
Might
be.
have won that last game by 3 fouls and now gets a nice layout. So if she can take this, we might be in for a really tight match.
Which looked so comfortable in the beginning for Sandra. Oh,
I'm a little surprised she did not use a little right spin on that.
yeah.
I'd rather be on the right side than
Mm.
be on the left side to go towards the 7.
Makes it a little bit more difficult, but she's still in control. All right.
It's one more good shot. If she can just stun this and get straight on the 7, stun with a touch of right spin, then she should be okay. You never know, of course.
Stun should be enough here. And here we go. You see the lights on the leg from the table. I wonder how many colors they offer there. I see already.
There's a bunch.
Yeah,
There is a bunch of colors, yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, what I also think is very interesting what they do is, like, in Canada they made them red and white because of the Canadian flag.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
And why? Like, she didn't really have to cheat or get straight on the 9. Like, she had all the room. So not
Normally
sure.
I would say she over-rushed the shot, but that's her style, right? She plays
Yeah, she
always
does
that
play
fast.
quite fast. So yeah, I'm not sure why this happened.
So, but this is not a gimme for Sandra. Maybe she's trying to find a safety.
She might be able to bank the 8 and get on the short side of the 9 with top left.
Yes.
And
I
then
like
if you
that.
miss the shot too short, it's still safe. So maybe a little two-way. You can also choose to really just go for the safe and lock things up.
Well, the
There might be a cut shot in the side, which
Yeah.
would also result in nice position, which she shot. Oh, maybe she played it a little two-way. Like, if I play it where gets a little nasty close to the side pocket, and I leave this, and
Well,
I
I
don't-
guess it was a honest try to pot that 8-ball, but it was difficult. Right?
yeah. And I don't really think she can shoot this to the corner, so this is
Without scratching in the side would be
Yeah.
more like an artistic trick shot, right?
yeah.
And needs a lot of jump.
elevate the cue, and yeah, she might be able to. She can bank this, like if she wants to be aggressive. But
Mhm.
on the other side, you're down 5-3. I'm not sure if it's the right shot to play. She tried to play it the opposite sides probably, but
Oh.
that's not really. I don't think that was the shot, and
Actually, the long bank, I mean, we know how difficult it is, but it was sitting in a very nice position actually, pretty much straight.
Yeah.
So it was pretty tempting for me. But anyhow, she lost the control here, and this gives Sandra Baumgartner the opportunity to go on the hill with the next 2 balls here.
yeah. Sandra Baumgartner on the hill. I don't see her missing this.
6-3 is the score in a race to 7.
And Maite Ropero should get a little worried because she let Sandra off the hook here. Did not have to be this way.
John Lehman from New York racking again the balls, taking care all week long of these matches on table 1.
Yeah, and Sandra Baumgartner, not the only female player from Austria here.
Here we see a close up again from the Predator Iraq triangle. And Arcos 2 balls. Sandra Baumgartner to break. She was choosing the center break last time. Now she's a little bit on the right. Let's see how it will turn out.
A big elevation of the cue, nice pop. But she didn't bring as much as she did earlier. Like she was now just focused on having that little jump with the cue ball, and that's it. And
She was more powerful in the beginning.
yeah. But you can see the 7 ball got too low, and it's a clear sign of just not enough
power.
stroke or not enough power either way.
That's a very important thing. If you are not able to make a ball on your break, at least you should notice where went those 2 balls, right? Too short, too long. How can I adapt my next break with a harder or softer break in order to raise my chances to get better and better breaks during the set? Oh, that was a thin cut.
Yeah, it was pretty tough to cut it that thin, and you can also see she didn't get on the 3 just because of that. She really tried to go 3 reels around the 10, and she actually does look like she knows that it's going to be over soon. Like she didn't really look like she's really digging or really trying to stay in there and make it happen.
10 seconds.
Well, she bumped into the 7 ball, which wasn't that much helpful here.
Yeah, and I think she got pretty lucky to have a look on the 3 as well, because she could have easily been behind the 8, so can't complain here. And
10 ball is blocking the way, obviously, in the corner pocket, and also safety is pretty hard to find here.
might be able to just push the 3 ball to the long rail and roll the cue ball behind the 10, maybe freeze it behind the 10. I think that's
That would be an excellent shot.
in two ways. If you don't get perfect behind the 10, then the 3 doesn't go because of the 4. So I think you got quite some cover on that shot.
15 seconds, shot clock is running. She's trying that, what you said.
Hit it a little bit too thick and leaked out both. And let's see, does Maite want to shoot this and go maybe 2 rails, 3 rails for the 4? Or does she just wait and stick the cue ball behind the 9? Which I do understand, you're down 6-3, you want to gain some more control over the match. But then you, like in this way, like I think she might play a little bit too fast sometimes. Because she really needs to take a little bit more time to stick it where it needs to be.
Is she going for a combination?
I think so.
Missed it. Oh, didn't left much here. Thin cut with elevating cue. And she would need some spin to get a position on the 4, so I would say normally forget about it. So she was trying to play safety, which didn't turn out well either.
And does that 3 ball go to the bottom right? I don't think so, but it might just have gone a little further at 3. Well, I don't think it goes, so I expect her to play another safety here.
10 seconds. No rail.
Alright, she offers a thin cut in the side.
But again,
No!
oh, did she not
no
hit the rail there?
No rail. Here we see the repeat. Yeah, no rail.
Yeah, I was so focused on if she would get behind the 6 or not that I forgot to check the rail, which is a good start. But I do like to go forward on ball in hand, just more controllable. Oh, she doesn't even want to go have a try. And you know, it's okay if you don't want to shoot and you want to hide the cue ball, but then make sure you don't leave the one railers.
Then make sure to froze it up to the 8 and yeah.
Don't leave this kick shot. Like this is quite high percentage to hit, like you can see, and this is a nice return from Baumgartner.
So there's another difficult shot coming up now. Look at that. Of course, with natural roll, she might gain almost automatic position on the 4, but
I do like to overcut the 3 with some left and go in between the 9 and the 4 backup table.
oh yeah.
But she decided to bank it over, which was tough. Not much room to do that. And now this is opportunity for Sandra. If she makes this and gets a nice angle on the 4.
Rolling or powerful stun?
I think rolling, maybe a little in between rolling and stun, just to get off the short rail a bit. I like the speed, but she couldn't make the ball there, and an opportunity for Ropero too.
I would say it's the last call so far from Maria to take some action and come back into the set. Okay.
10 seconds.
Don't forget to leave some little angle on the 4 ball to go back to the 5. Oh, she forgot.
I'm pretty sure she did not forget the 5, but she did manage to get some angle indeed, and she might be in quite some trouble here, because I don't see that many routes. Can she go
I can
around it?
see
Can she punch off the rail and go 2 rails forward?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what she was trying to do, but then again, most of the shots are being missed just because they're forcing the angle. It's just...
In that case, I would have really go just a little bit backwards with the cue ball to play a bank shot. Would be a pretty comfortable bank, or would have been. So anyhow, another one difficult. They don't get easy layouts here.
No.
Right?
No, and also if Sandra makes this, she gets on the top side of the 5, which does not really give her more opportunity on the 5 ball. So she was just playing to play a safety after. A lot of long shots, awkward angles. And you can see also both players are getting a little bit out of stroke just because of the awkward situations happening at the moment. Not easy to strike the cue ball nice all the time when you never really get something easy to get going.
And another difficult one. But it's an opportunity to gain control, because with a nice position, low right, you can get the position.
She's playing high ball. Is she just making this? Oh,
Well,
okay. And now in pretty good position.
for a nice safety.
Okay, did she eliminate that 1 rail kick? I think she
Yeah.
did, and this is a pretty good trap.
It is.
Spain is in trouble here.
If there's no opportunity, she might push the 6 ball towards the 2 balls, and even with ball in hand, she can only continue playing safety, because this looks, ooh, nice try actually.
I think it might be the only option as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very tough going 4 rails. A little bit too long. On the first rail, and a nice opportunity. Stop shot on the 5 and stun over on the 6 for the 7 in the side. And then the 8, 9 and 10 are pretty connected to each other. Oh, losing the cue ball a little bit, so still some more traveling, maybe some nerves kicking in, knowing that it should be over now.
Well, she's still in a comfortable position.
Oh, see, maybe a little sweaty hands. Nicely done, nice speed. And can choose to roll this in and take a somewhat longer 9 ball, which I like. I don't really like to go do more crazy stuff on this. Deep breathing there.
Yep.
You can see that it's been a while since she's been under this pressure.
It's a world championship match here. It's not a local house tournament.
Nice execution, well struck. And this 10 ball to finish this first match of today.
Oh, she goes back for the extension. Match ball for Sandra Baumgartner.
The Austrian played a good match. Very nice match, I think, for Sandra Baumgartner. Well done.
Yeah.
And our next match will be soon at 11 p.m. This is Tim de Ruiter. I was here with Ralph Eckert. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you, Tim.
And we'll be right back, so stay tuned. Thank you.